Tommy G, America's gangster ghost town, Gary, Indiana. I heard about Gary. Isn't this where Buttigieg is from? Don't ask me why I know that, man. I don't know. I'm not even in politics. What the
Tommy G, I'm in Gary, Indiana.
Or is he in Indianapolis? I don't know, bro. It doesn't really matter.
I'm at an abandoned bank vault. Let's see what's inside.
America's gangsters ghost town.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. With SOB.
I never counted a favor. If you was loyal to me,
Michael
I'll
Jackson?
Get arrested.
I put it up.
What'd he say?
Counted a favor. If you was loyal to me, I'll
Get arrested.
I put it up in the box like broken pretend.
May 25th, 2004. Almost 20 years ago, someone was here.
I really live what I put in my songs. The rest of them flex for the likes on the.
Okay.
At one time in history, Gary, Indiana was a booming American city. It was founded in 1906 by U.S. Steel as a site for their new plant, Gary Works. By the 1920s, it was a place where Black Americans and European immigrants came to seek prosperity working in the steel mills. At its peak in the 1960s, over 178,000 people called Gary home. Then things got bad. The steel mills closed, jobs went overseas, and Gary began to deteriorate. By the 90s, it became one of America's murder capitals. And by 2021, the population had dropped to 68,000. Currently, a third of the homes in Gary are abandoned, and the crime rate remains high. We hit the streets with gangster rapper SOBOD and his crew. Here's what he sounds like.
I've been dropping shit, doing to go too fast, don't feel like stopping it. Doing all of that woofing through that phone, what got your partner hit? Bad as fuck, I've been stepping on shit, ain't had no pot to piss. That AR pistol can't go in my pants, I bet the Glock will fit.
That AR pistol can't go in my pants. I bet that Glock will fit. Yo, that's a... Hey, that was tough.
Join us as we explore America's gangster ghost town, Gary, Indiana. So we're here. It's a beautiful morning here in Gary, Indiana. And we're here to meet some local rappers. Are going to join us for the exploration. Good to meet you.
Good to meet you, my boy.
This is Zach.
Z Sitchy, aka SOB Zach.
And folks, today we got...
It's the word, big general.
Whoa, I mean stand on business when I say SOB. I don't know if there's another meaning for that in Gary. I'm so sorry. I don't want to have it confused.
SOBLD, how y'all coming, man?
Okay, so we're exploring America's gangster ghost town. That's what I'm calling Gary, Indiana. What do you think about that description?
I f with it.
Yeah?
Yeah,
You think it's an accurate description?
Yeah, it matches.
I don't want to create no drama
Describe
in Indiana,
Gary
bro.
in 3 words.
I don't know. Scary, and scary. You know?
So have you guys ever gone exploring in your city like this?
Nah,
Hell no.
we be put up, bro.
We just cause crime and get up out of here.
We got my boy, my other artist, Gerald, coming.
Okay.
In that Draco in.
Yeah, I need some type of weaponry.
Yeah?
Is it legal? I don't know if this is a dumb question, but we're in America. Is it legal in Gary, Indiana to have guns? I'm not dumb for asking this, just in case people I don't know, bro. It's legal in a lot of places.
Okay, so that's another thing. There's a lot of people that I feel like don't want to, like, police I think are an asset to a community. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like, what is your take on that?
They not an asset to
No?
this community. Hell no.
Okay, so if someone is shooting up your mom's house, don't you think you want to call the police?
No, hell no.
No?
They not gonna come. My friend got shot in my front yard. The police ain't come till he died, like 20 minutes later.
Why do you think that is?
Because it just happened so much. They not trying to really save nobody. They trying to eliminate the problem, so they'll let you die before they save you. If they save you, then there's more bullshit bound to keep happening because of the type of person you is. If you die, they ain't got to worry about bullshit no more.
What I look at right now is, like, police is like one of the most hated jobs in America right now. Do you know what the #1 cause of death for a police officer is?
Nah. What the fuck?
What they see every day.
Yeah.
So I feel like, yes, there are some shit police officers we gotta hold accountable. I feel like no one's gonna want to be a police officer anymore and things are just gonna get crazy.
Yeah, me too.
What do you think it would take to get more black dudes being a police officer?
Education. Like, that's it.
Because I think a good police officer is a community police officer. Like, they're playing football with the kids.
Yeah, it's a police out here named Officer Tatum. I gotta shout him out. Officer Tatum. We f with you. You know we f with you.
I want to hit him with that look.
Officer Tatum been coming out here playing basketball with us. He a real community cop. He look out for the kids. Let people go, all types of stuff. He pull you over. Yeah, give you a chance, a warning.
Like, he's not gonna hold you up for some bullshit. Like, oh, you have a half a gram of weed. Like, he's not gonna make it a scene.
He's gonna throw it on the ground and crush it and let us go. I'm telling you.
Oh, shit. He's going to have to explain that for sure in the precinct tomorrow morning.
What's going on, big dog? I'm Tommy.
Hey, how you doing? I'm Gerald. SOB Gerald. Nice to meet y'all. How y'all doing?
All right, so we're with the SOB crew. Let's explore Gary, Indiana.
Good guy, though, bro. You shouldn't jail nobody for an ounce of weed, bro. Actually, I'm Canadian. I don't know how much an ounce is, my nigga. I meant to say a gram of weed. I don't know if an ounce is a lot or a little. I'm sorry. I know that's like a dumb thing to say, but you also don't know how long a kilometer is, so we're on the same page.
Damn. This a church or a school?
It's a church. Bro, it's a noose over there.
So guys, at one point, Gary was one of the fastest growing cities.
1.4 miles. Okay, bro, you Googled how much, you Googled it, my nigga. Like, that's not impressive. We all have Google. I can Google how many, is it, like, you feel me? Like, shut up.
In America, it was booming.
Hell yeah.
Do you guys remember, like, do you have grandparents that told you about that or that can remember those times?
My sister told me in like 63 it was. It ain't been like that for the longest. I feel like in like 10 years after 63, that's when stuff started going downhill. Like when it became the murder capital and stuff, that's when stuff started going downhill.
So what was it like growing up in Gary, Indiana?
That shit fun, I ain't gonna lie. It's not like Chicago, but it's like you forced to bond with everybody around
It's
you.
a good
so,
experience.
Yeah,
definitely.
Should we check out the upstairs?
Yeah, we can go upstairs.
Let's see it. Let's check it out.
They revel in the chaos. I'm not gonna lie. They like that shit. They want that shit.
180 years old, maybe 80. At one point, this was once a grand church. That is something to think about. At one point, this was a community staple. This is where people got married. This is where people had their kids
See, people got married.
baptized.
Look how big it is. You could tell shit.
It's great. Yeah, right there.
So what do you think like it does to someone's psyche growing up and they just everywhere they look they see decay?
That shit make you like,
That motivates you.
yeah, it turns you to a different person. Like, you know, you gotta get out this environment. So that's why I took, you know.
You know what's crazy? Okay, people in towns and cities that fell off. I'm not even trying to be funny, like genuinely. Some cities fall off. Actually, all cities eventually fall off, right? But like, why do y'all stay in the city? Like, once the population starts to decline, like, why do you stay? Because especially if you live in America, you can go to any other city, you know? Like, you don't need to get a visa, a green card. It's very easy to like get up and leave if you live in one of these cities. So I'm genuinely asking. It's a question. It's not like judgment at all. It's home. Okay, if your ancestors have been there for dumb long. These niggas said LA, NYC, ATL, Las Vegas, Chi, never falling off. All cities fall off, bro. The biggest cities in human history fell off. They broke. It's difficult. But I'm saying though, like, you can go to another small town that's more like thriving if it's a matter of money. And also, like, isn't the whole point of going to cities the opportunity? It costs to move. That's true. That's true, especially if you don't have like an SUV or some shit like that, where you can just pack things in. You feel me? Like, even getting a U-Haul and crossing state is gonna be at least over $100. U-Haul is actually surprisingly dumb cheap. I don't know if y'all niggas noticed. You can rent a U-Haul for cheaper than you can rent a car at like Avis or like Hertz or some shit like that. So if I ever just need a car for some quick shit, I usually just go to U-Haul. It's like $20.
I looked around me when I was like 14, and my family, the environment made my family change too. Like, we wasn't really how family was supposed to be. We was into it, and that turned us against each other. So once you got more and you could do more for yourself or your family, that only brings more happiness. So that's what he behind me playing, ain't he?
Yeah. No, I was just saying.
So how does something like this collapse, you think?
We getting older and older.
Yeah, the decay and shit.
All the rain getting inside, probably getting wet and stuff.
Yeah.
I feel like this is a metaphor for life. Like, if you don't keep things built up and maintained, everything collapses. It could be your career, your family, your city. If you don't put in the work to keep it good, it's gonna all collapse.
Oh, yeah.
All right, let's find a basement entrance that's not gonna collapse on it. Because if there's ghosts in here, they live in the basement. I was researching ghosts the other day. So our mission is either to go to the basement or go to the top.
I'm trying to see some
Take
scary.
but it's your one.
Yeah.
Double
Yeah.
back, bro.
Let's go hunt for ghosts right now. Come on.
Bro, there's a room called hell.
What? I feel like out of the group, you're the one that's most likely to go there, so why don't you lead the way?
Fuck no, bro.
Yeah, we're gonna die.
I mean, if I was stuck here for eternity, I would think that's hell too. So do any of you guys feel any paranormal activity down here?
Couple spider webs.
A little bit of a weird urge.
A weird urge. His flashlight is his gun.
This bitch has got some power to it.
Oh, it looks like it.
Ooh, shit. Oh no, I heard that shit. That shit scared the fuck out of me. Y'all heard them talking?
Oath workers outside. Fish.
Speaking in Spanish.
They got the Spanish
Yeah,
language.
we gotta go though.
It's a Spanish ghost, dude.
I'm gonna have to punch one of them in they shit.
Why?
They might try and
Man.
search us with gloves on and stick a finger up our butt.
Nah. 10 million.
I have to get the oh, that's it.
Should we go to the bank? There's an abandoned bank.
It is?
Yeah.
A nigga in the chat said, what did we
We
do?
at the bank.
Do it.
We need the vault.
I got a crowbar in the trunk.
Yeah, I got a shovel and a rope.
He's definitely the crazy guy of the crew, huh? So like I like seeing this when you drive around, you see all these fresh brick buildings, nice developments. Like it does show that some of the city investment is actually working and making it nicer. And like if you grow up on, like look how much block by block. One block, boom, ready. The other block, totally abandoned.
Yo, bro.
You guys ever heard of black mold before? You breathe it in, it's not supposed to be too good for you out here. Okay, to the people back home, how would you describe the smell?
It smell like pneumonia.
I smell like. It
How the
smells
fuck
like
does
that
that smell?
smell?
Guys, the vault to the bank is right here.
That boy Tommy G found us in a vault.
Let's see if we can make sense of any of this. Oh, I think there must have been a fire recently here.
Yeah, that's why I was thinking.
That's what this is. Smell this. That definitely is like recent.
Yeah, that's burnt. Yeah, that's
like burnt.
somebody's
So-
probably trying to burn this bitch.
Someone's trying to keep warm in here. Maybe.
They might be, bro.
Oh yeah, look at all that. Someone definitely lit this all up.
So these used to be safety deposit boxes. So if you were happening, you'd put some cash in here. You might put a gun in
This
here.
was a bank?
Look how dude, this used to be like. I bet you like back in the day, like 1960s in Gary. This is if you were a baller, you put your money in here.
We got a little comic newspaper.
Oh, that'll probably tell us the date. Let's see when this is from.
What we got? Bro, they just got a bag of paper.
May 25th, 2004.
Yo, bro.
Almost 20 years ago, someone was here.
Damn, somebody was here reading.
And
us.
there's like yellow splotches on there. I don't know what that is. Wait, minimum wage is $8.25.
I thought it was $7.25.
Yeah,
They bumped it up.
Yeah, 725.
$7.25?
Yeah,
Sad.
725.
So
Look
can
like
you
one of
imagine
the movie
doing 40
banks.
hours a week? What are you making? Like
$300 a check. My cousin be making minimum wage.
how do people live off of that?
Check
He
the
don't.
check.
He be living with his mama.
How much does rent cost out here?
1,200 for one bedroom.
What?
For a
Yo,
studio.
why is that kind of expensive? $1,200 for a one bedroom in Gary, Indiana? That's pretty fucking expensive.
Yeah, you can't live by yourself working full time off minimum wage. Do you think there's an issue with that?
Yeah.
And what do you think should be done?
Shit, they should boost that shit up.
No, we just need more places built so people can have more places
And
to
more
work at.
jobs.
That's
And then
it.
there's cheaper housing
Yeah,
and
open up
better
more
and more
places.
jobs. Let's get out of this air. I feel like we're gonna be our lungs are
Yo,
gonna
everybody
collapse.
crazy. I
Are you
would have thought
guys'
they said
spidey
like
senses
800 or something
tingling
like
a
that.
little bit?
A little bit, man.
We need the gun up here.
Yeah.
What the hell is that?
Well, I got a home.
I thought it was like a swag or something.
Well, look at all these files, Tom.
They take it.
Let's see what these files. Damn, someone's social security number's on this thing.
Let me get a picture of that.
This person's date of birth was 11/18/32.
Holy
No, this nigga's really taking a picture. Oh, bro. Imagine you find out the way your identity was stolen was because of a fucking paper in a dungeon from 20 years ago. I would be so tight. Oh my God.
What diseases can you get from breathing in air like this?
Mesothelioma.
We're about to get that if we stay in here longer. All right, guys.
Yeah.
Let's pop out of this spot. I was fortunate enough to grow up in a really nice suburb, Crystal
Yo,
Lake,
Jax, thank
Illinois.
you for
It
11
was
months,
nice.
man.
It was just a
Shadows,
nice
welcome back, 22
area to
months.
grow up. It's hard for me to imagine having kids in an area like this and keeping them positive, keeping them motivated, letting them think that their dreams can come true. Because like your environment, like they say over and over, product of your environment. And if you're just surrounded by broken down, left behind shit, like it or not, it's gonna impact you. It's gonna
He's right.
affect the way you think about life.
He's right.
Parts of the city are like a third world country.
Say you gangster, but you keep on sending threats. Let my glizzy act a fool, so you gon' think you got Tourette. Got some bitches that I love and some I wish I never met. There's some niggas that don't fuck with me and I can't wait to catch. I've been fucking off my money, I know I'm gon' get it back.
I'm boots on the ground,
It don't
talking to
look
Gary's
crazy, though.
residents, talking to people that live
Kinda
here.
looks like a normal
What is it
town.
like living in Gary, Indiana, sir?
Tucho, they
And
put
that's
your one.
okay, man. I'm really not from Gary, but we buying up all the property in Gary so we can make it beautiful.
Oh yeah, well, it used to be going so much better, but now it's like people moving out to down in Indianapolis and places like that where all the factories are.
I've been living on the same block 56 years.
How have you seen it change over time?
Well, you see that? There was no vacant lots at that time.
Like I see, okay, there's obviously some new developments around here that we're looking at in this area, but a lot of Gary is abandoned and beat down. What does that do to someone's psyche, you feel like, or to the psyche of a city?
Man, we don't have a lot of inspiration when you walk outside. People don't really have a lot to hope for.
This town is like dead. And look, from 120,000 to 60 or 70,000 population, what's left? You know, I remember when I was young, we used to take our cars to go to Maryville, to Wiseway, race cars, come and go all the way to the port, and Friday, Saturday, the cars never slept, man. Up and down the street, we used to have a good time when we was young. Now we have nothing. The new generation have nothing, man.
So you've seen it go from a good city to abandoned.
I wouldn't say it's abandoned, but you know,
What would you say it is, man?
it's not what it used to be.
And what has that been like, seeing that? Like, what's your commentary or your thoughts on that?
Well, everything's got to change over time, okay? No matter what. Everything from humans on down, period, you know.
Piensa que Estados Unidos es la piazza de oportunidad.
Uy, aquí hay muchas oportunidades, la verdad, para todos nosotros los centroamericanos, hispanos y latinoamericanos.
Hay personas que viven en Estados Unidos que piensan que es un lugar muy horrible, sin oportunidades. ¿Qué piensas sobre esto?
Yo pienso que uno mismo se da la oportunidad, no te importa que te estén dando $10, 12, lo que importa es superarse. Muchas gracias.
Muchas gracias. Are you optimistic for the future of Gary?
Gary is #1, and Gary is gonna come back better than any other city in the United States of America, man. Even better than Florida, California, whatever.
All right, bro. Who's gonna tell him? That shit not coming back, bro. Unfortunately, and that's fine. There's lots of other great places to live, or you know what? Fuck it, bro. Let him believe it. You know what I mean? It is what it is, man. But like most of the time, when a population starts to decline, it's hard to save that, bro. It's really hard to save that. Some cities have done it. Some cities have done it. Like, for example, look, Texas is highly dependent on oil, right? But not anymore. They've diversified like crazy. Now they have a fucking huge tech industry. Like, Texas is known for a ton of things outside of oil. But there was an era where Texas was oil made. You feel me? And like, eventually, if they kept it like that, 100 years from now, Texas would be a dead state. But they're the leaders in Texas plan for that. The same way in Saudi Arabia right now, they're oil made. So if they don't build something that's not oil, eventually when people move on to something else, you're cooked. So that's what happened with whatever industries was popping here. You feel me? You have to have been planned for that. Otherwise, when it happens, you just get fried.
What do you call it, man? We got the Lake Michigan, man. We got the U.S. Steel, man. Added with to Michigan City and maybe South Bend even. Gary is the best, man. Gary is #1. U.S. Steel. That's the name of it. U.S. Steel.
What do you see for the future of Gary?
Either it grows or it dies, period.
Make Gary great again.
Make Gary great again. All right, hey, appreciate you guys.
Right,
thank you so much.
Popeyes! Sorry. I'm glad they have one of those.
Like, what are the top options people want to be in this town? Like, what are the top jobs people want to do?
It ain't that many football and that many schools
You
out
need to
here.
go hoop, rap,
Yeah.
weed.
So, are there not a lot of options for kids around here?
No, hell no, real.
So, the school we're about to go into recently had a case of. Goodies are right there.
You said who?
We're filming a music video.
No, we're filming a music video. Yo, they call me Tommy. I'm the baddest rapper.
Music video, right?
How you doing?
Yeah, how you doing?
I don't know if you guys are ready to get it or not. Don't go in there.
No?
And be recognized, y'all can get arrested.
Okay.
Bro, keep the community safe, my nigga. Okay, unless there's something really dangerous in there, like, what's the point, bro? Why are you wasting your time, my nigga?
After people in there got arrested for trespassing on city property.
Alright, for sure. Do you think the police noticed the bulge in your sweatshirt?
Hell yeah, you probably noticed that, Draco.
I got a basketball.
That's a what?
So it's like a level 5 felony apparently if we get caught going in there.
Do you guys think that's felony worthy, exploring somewhere that no one's in?
Hell yeah, because if your ass died, then they got it to explain.
So the city owns the building, so if you die in the building, someone can sue the city?
Yeah.
Do you think a lot of people here are depressed?
Hell yeah, I was depressed up in this bitch.
What percentage of the population here would you guess?
Oh, that was the most gangster way to say that. Well, I hope you get therapy, man, and you overcome that shit. That's really sad to hear.
So depressed.
99%.
Good, my boy.
Yo,
What percentage of the population here would you guess is depressed?
99%.
Good, my boy.
I'll say about
So we've done our fair share of law breaking and rule breaking for this channel, but when a cop directly pulls up and warns us, do not go in there, oh listen. Especially when you got rappers with promising careers with you, you gotta make sure that they're okay too. We went to go sneak in one last building, but as we were doing so, we noticed across the street something that looked interesting. We decided to go check it out. Sir, can you tell us what we're looking at here?
All right, so this is Progressive Faith Community Farms and Junior Urban Master Producer classes we have for 7 weeks. And then we have them come out here and go from theory to practice. They actually learn urban agriculture and urban farming.
That's beautiful.
So they're learning how to, we got goats, we got ducks, we got sheep.
Straw, man, come here, man. Appreciate you with the 5 gifties, brother. Appreciate you with the 5 gifties, Straw. W fucking gift. Concealed carry? That's one way to conceal it. Just put it in your hoodie. Hey, Straw, appreciate you. Put a W in the chat, man.
I'm not sheep. Goats, ducks, and chickens is what I meant to say. So they're growing all kinds of vegetables over here and stuff like that. So,
sure, what got you into farming?
Prices went up, and then they was just talking about, this food desert and different things like that. So I just want to just learn how to do it myself. So
that's facts. That's beautiful.
Start putting seeds in the ground, and it's so fresh, and it's amazing to go in the back and cut your own salad. Cucumber, tomatoes, lettuce, and it's just fresh. It tastes different. It just really tastes different.
We're doing a story on, I call this kind of America's gangster ghost town a little bit.
Okay.
It's the most abandoned city in America.
Yeah, it's one of the most abandoned cities. That's why we're trying to revitalize it. And we can repurpose a lot of these lots. We can clean them up, we can repurpose it, and we can have fresh fruits and vegetables grown throughout Gary, Indiana. We can repurpose it, we can bring it back.
Was it your parents or your grandparents that were?
Hey, shout out to him, bro. He's actually trying to make a difference. Feel me?
Sir, would you want to take us on a tour of the farm?
Well, I guess I can show you.
Yeah.
Elephant Man Podcast Network, subscribe.
Yeah.
Right here, it's closed now, but it's the Harmony Fridge. And what we do is we have fresh produce we put in there. And anybody, day or night, can come in and get food. Right now, it's not working. Well, it's working, but there's no produce in there. So we got fresh cheese in there, eggs, everything like that. And they can come and pretty much shop for free. So this is Faith Farm CDC. This is Pastor Whitaker. He's in charge of right here.
I'm Tommy G. Nice to meet you.
Tommy G?
Yes, sir. Describe Gary, Indiana in 3 words.
We're going to get there.
Okay.
So tell me about SOB.
It's a record label.
Okay.
We had started a record label.
A record label.
Artists and whatnot.
Yeah.
These are my 2 artists right here.
Y'all the artists.
Yeah.
I'm the manager.
Y'all flow?
The thing you said earlier today, what was the...
I like him. Yo, Flo, that's a great first question, man. That's a lot of people don't ask questions like that.
One line you
Hit me
just
with
dropped
it.
on me about
don't drop. No, Tommy G. You can't be no artist if you can't just flow. You're in the wrong business if you somebody come up to you and say hit it, and you be like, oh no, I ain't on that. No.
I use certain lyrics.
Okay, live with whatever you use. You flow.
All right, look, I'll say it's messed up. How these kids, they running wilds from a city where these shorties raising childs. Daddy ain't been home and you ain't seen him in a while. Only man that turned mama sad face into a smile. And if you ain't in my gym shoes, can't walk a mile. Cause I got brothers in that cell, they waiting on the day of trial. Home all alone, police knocking at the door when you get scared. Thinking ain't a number you can dial. Let me tell you about the struggle and how this stuff it really is. Mama gone, so the oldest watch the kids. Daddy made it happen, moving, waiting, feds coming to ask you questions. I told him I ain't messing with no pigs, like I don't know what he did and really don't know what he is. And I like Glocks, but if I got to, then I'm slime with the SIGs. Got it out the mud, I knew I could, just have to dig. Tolerate no disrespect, you disrespect me, blow your wig on my brother.
Yeah. That's probably his most wholesome song. Smart decision too, talking in front of a pastor, man. That was good. He flowed. I think Unc is gonna really like that.
Yeah.
No, that's you guys gotta flow, man.
Nice.
But this is us, man. This is our church. We started this about 9 years ago. This is our 9th growing season. 9 years ago, I knew nothing about growing food. I've been up in Milwaukee with Mr. Will Allen. If y'all don't know Will, y'all need to know.
Off of Silver Spring.
Yeah, off of Silver Spring.
I've been to his farm and I've met him.
So he's
Is Milwaukee a small town or some shit? I thought it was like a big city. How the fuck Tommy just know everybody in Milwaukee? I'm like, bro, there's no way Tommy's gonna know the one guy he's talking about. That's crazy.
Will Allen, he came out here and he helped us. So 9 years ago, I knew nothing about putting food in the ground. Knew nothing about how powerful food is to you for medicine. So food can heal you or it can hurt you.
A lot of food that's available around here. If you go to most gas stations, most corner stores, most of that is not even real food.
Tommy's from Milwaukee.
bad options, and it's not a good way to sustain the body.
And so that's where we created this. So inside we got, what, 20 young people? And 16 of them are young men. They're in there now being mentored. That's what it's about. For me, it's about folks that look like me and helping them have some of the stuff that I didn't have growing up. Guess what? My son, he's 11. My nephew's 10. SOB Jero, SOB OD, how much they make?
15.
15.
Yeah, 15.
Yeah. At 10. No, like, you feel me? Yeah.
An hour, that's...
An hour,
that's good.
Yeah.
You hiring?
I know. I hear it. I see it. They do 9 hours a week for 6 weeks. Median household income, what you think it is in this neighborhood? We're in Emerson.
Medium household income? $30. I'm going 30. No, just because it's a band doesn't mean niggas isn't getting to the bag. I say 40. Household, not personal income. So if there's 2 incomes in the household, they combine them. 40.
The neighborhood.
28,000.
Lower.
15.
Lower.
12.
$12,000.
That gotta be below. What's the lowest poverty line? Under $1.90 a day. Well, it's not that bad. Pew Research considers middle class to be 56K to 156K is a middle class? On what planet? For families of 3. Thus, a family of 3 on 20,000 is not middle class. It's actually below the poverty level. While an individual on 20,000 a year is not below the poverty level. And there's still... okay, I forgot how to read apparently.
What? A year.
A year?
A year. $12,000 a year. That young man right there, he grew up in this neighborhood. And now he making $20 an hour, part-time. He's still live right up the street from where we grew up.
Took them off the streets and gave them a real time job.
Yeah, give them something. Oh, man, they want to work.
Well, we appreciate your message and we appreciate your mission, man.
All right, Tommy.
Okay, thank you, man.
Yep.
Ladies and gentlemen, clap it up for Miss Frida.
Community, bro. Real shit. Clap it up. Let's go.
So what we have growing out here right now are Brussels sprouts.
If they have watermelons,
that's cabbage, that's kale, and you see all those are tomatoes. The front end is green tomatoes, and the second end is red tomatoes.
What do green tomatoes taste like?
People like fried green tomatoes. When you have all your Mexican dishes, there's cilantro. As you go down here, keep going straight ahead. We're gonna go to the animals. 52 chickens, 9 ducks, and 20 goats. Miss Fine is the farm manager. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
You see the lettuce and everything in there? All this stuff we grow organically. These are the baby chicks, if you will. They're not really babies anymore. Here, somebody come grab this. I'm gonna let you put it through the fence.
Is that a radish?
Those are strawberries. He's waiting on you. He's waiting on you. Right through the fence, right through the fence, right through the fence. Right through that hole. Drop it. They'll get it. Come on.
They use the bathroom?
Yeah, of course they use the bathroom.
Miss Frida, what got you into farming?
Pastor Curtis asked me if I was to do it. I'm a nurse, a farmer by choice. So I was already nursing. I know food was medicine. I know food was health. When he asked me would I come out here and do it, I didn't know anything about farming. So I took a master gardener class.
We're here with Miss Frida, a shining example of what can happen right in the community.
Right in the community of Gary, Indiana.
Where can people find this place?
It is 656 Carolina, Gary, Indiana. And the phone number is 219-880-0850. Okay? Hey, you guys take care.
Thank you so much. Folks, I think anywhere you are, it doesn't matter if you're in the most abandoned city in America, the slums, a nice part, anywhere, action is the ink that writes the story of your life. So if you put seeds in the soil, you put words to paper, you invest your time, your money, your effort, good things are gonna happen for you.
That's dope.
So remember that, and spread love, positivity, and we'll see you guys next week. Peace.
Beautiful, bruh. Beautiful. W fucking video, Tommy.
Folks, hope you enjoyed this episode. You want to watch another? Here. You want to subscribe? Over here. See you next week.
Hey, that was a good video, man. We love to see that, Tommy. We really do love to see that, man.